right, let's move on from that. We got to get to another topic. Thank God hockey is back. All right, so since the NFL season is almost over, we have Joseph from Westchester on, who doesn't only know about football, he also knows a ton about hockey. Joseph, thank you very much for being on the Man Up Show with Alex and Lou. How you doing?
What's up, boys?
What up, Joe?
You see me all right?
I see you all right. You look good.
I'm looking at the music studio. I'm not looking at you guys.
You're looking fly. You're looking fresh. We don't got no music in here, but
don't worry about that. You're looking at nothing. Just look at the
don't worry.
camera.
You're a little bit delayed. That's a problem.
I just came from my basketball game. Have you ever seen 5'7" white kids play against 5'6'9" black kids? It's not pretty.
Yeah, I don't think it would have ended that pretty.
What's it called? Jew ball against the black guys?
Pretty much. That's what happens when Jeremy Thompson runs the team.
All right. Who's it gonna call?
I remember Jeremy talking about this.
Oh my God.
He called me the other day. He goes, "Yo, Lou, I got a game the other night. Is that gonna? What's Joey gonna do? Like, is that gonna be a conflict of interest if he's got to play or whatever?" I'm like,
he keeps saying that to me. I go, dude, I'm on for 10 minutes. Like, it'll be all right. And it's like at 11 o'clock at night. Don't worry about it, man.
Just
he gets like real worked up about it.
Like,
I'm not gonna be on
nervous.
the show.
Just relax.
I was like, I'll be on. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're on for 10 minutes.
Just tell him in case he messes up with the Man Up Show. We're gonna send some people to come after him.
We'll take care of it.
I have to stay home from work to prepare for it.
Yeah, right.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
You're preparing for this while you're doing it. I think that's about the most prep you put into it, as is needed. So it's all good. But Joey, how happy are you that the NHL season is back?
You know what? I am so excited, but I'm like not into it yet. You know.
Because
usually,
did you give up hope?
September, October comes around, then you start getting into it, even though football's there, and then by January you're all about it.
It's all about it.
On their home stretch. Now, I just for the NHL as a whole, it's got to be tough for them. You lost so many fans by doing this. I really hope it doesn't, turn out to be a disaster. But hopefully people get back into it.
They were doing their thing. Like, it was doing better than it's ever done. Like, how do you?
Yeah, man.
Fuck
It was
that?
so
How?
great.
I don't get it.
Two great teams in the finals the last couple of years in a row. Rangers back in it. You have everything going for you in the league, and then to do that, I mean, you turn away a lot of new people that are all about hockey. So hopefully it works out, though.
Yeah. Well,
let me ask you, because you used to play hockey, and you know that. When you start the season, you're still working out the kinks, especially from a team. If there's new players, you're working out the kinks, you're getting back in game shape. What are we going to see for the first couple of weeks? Is it going to be sloppy hockey? Are there going to be missed passes and missed shots because no one's really in game time shape yet? Clearly these guys are in good shape because they've been working out, but they're not in game ready shape.
But that's nothing. What about injuries too?
Yeah, that's another big thing. You're going to have injuries if these guys haven't been skating like they used to. The biggest thing is, especially for the Rangers, because they have such a good team this year. I mean, they haven't practiced together yet this year. When you're going through it all summer, you're going through the preseason and practicing all this time. Now you have a week and a half, 2 weeks to try and know these guys on your team. It's going to be sloppy for the first month or two, but hopefully by then they could they get it together. I mean, that's when Tortorella comes in big. He's one of the best in the business, so hopefully he'll help them out a lot.
Yeah, he's not going to put up with too much bullshit, I don't think, from these guys.
I just hope we don't start seeing stupid injuries that
Alex is definitely right with the injuries, though. That you don't want the. Hopefully that's not a problem.
You saw it in the lockout. You saw it in the NFL when they had their lockout, and they ended the lockout right before right before spring training was basically over, and you saw guys getting injured for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, especially hockey, because if someone goes down, man, it's usually something serious, and they don't come back most of the time, So especially with 40 games, you don't have much time to come back.
You don't have time to come back at all anyway.
Oh yeah, So I mean, look at with Callahan, what did he do? Broke his leg last year, and he was almost you could recover from that when you have an 8-month season. When you have 3 months, you got no chance.
So for those who are not big hockey fans and they're excited to finally watch the Rangers, does this lockout now that there's 50 or 48 games?
I don't even know if it's that many. I thought it was 42.
48 games. All right.
Yeah, as of now it's 48.
Is it 48? Okay.
Yeah. What does this 48 game season do for the Rangers' chances of winning a cup?
When me and Cringy, I don't know how many of you guys were listening to us last week, but we're saying what they did last year is they had to rest Lundqvist, who's the best goalie in the league. They had to rest him a lot. So hopefully they can rest him at the beginning to get his legs and his mind back in it, but then he can play through it and not have to do that. So I think it's great for them. I think it's really good for them.
I think it benefits the Rangers more than a lot of teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially these other teams, who have, the Rangers have a couple new guys, but not a ton. These other new guys, it's gonna take them a while to figure shit out. It might be too late by then. So, for the Rangers, I think it's a very good thing, and also with Lundqvist, that's a huge point for them. So.
Yeah, like you said, it always takes, even professionals, it takes a while for people to gel together, to know your teammates' movements and to know how everything's going to act and how they're going to act and where to be for passes and whatnot. So for a shortened season, if you got a bunch of new guys that you need to throw into the mix, I mean, maybe a guy like Steve Nash will catch on a little faster than others, but you got to give them a little bit of time to mesh and to learn each other's habits. They haven't been able to practice together.
Not at all.
Well, yeah. Also, too, what the Rangers do is, how many ever people watch the Rangers? They change their lines every night. Every night they have, they're messing with things to try and get chemistry right and balance it and juggle them depending on who they're playing. So those are, even more kinks for the Rangers that they got to work out. But once again, Tortorella, he does it for a reason and he knows what he's doing. So, it's just you have a little shorter time frame to, work them out.
I'm hoping come late April or early May, whatever it is, we can take a Man Up trip down to
MSG?
No.
Where?
To the Canyon of Heroes.
Oh, to the Canyon of Heroes. All right.
We should. You could broadcast from live from
have
in
a little
the canyon.
ticker tape going on down there.
That would be
the ideal situation.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be great.
See if the Rangers step up.
Especially Rangers fans, hockey fans are, although there's not as many as say there are football fans.
No, it is the most.
They are die-hard fans.
It is the most die-hard.
They
probably.
are dedicated. They will be at every game. They'll be watching at every game. My buddy Omar, who Alex and I work with, he is on Facebook during every game, tweeting on Facebook, every dropped puck.
You don't find people that casually watch football and casually watch the Yankees when they're in the playoffs. Like, no, hockey is like, it's either you like it or you don't, which is kind of cool.
If you're at a bar for a Rangers playoff game, it is wild.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been real wild when someone puts in a late goal. It gets real exciting. More exciting than football. If someone scores a big touchdown, it gets crazy.
I've been to Yankee playoff games. I've been to Jet games when everybody's chanting JETS. Like I've been to Knicks games, which Knicks is awesome. But the atmosphere in the Garden when the Rangers are playing and they're playing well, the only thing that comes close to that is like basically being in a European soccer stadium.
The Garden rocks when they start going.
It's not the same thing, but it's the closest thing that you're gonna find, like I guess, in this country, to that atmosphere of just. It's crazy. It's like you feel it. It does, even if you have no affiliation to any team, just being in there, like you feel the electricity in that building.
Louis is a supporter of the Mamaroneck High School Tigers in the stands. He knows what hockey fans are like. They get rowdy.
I was the Tiger, leading all the chants and doing that, and making like defense fucking like posters. To hold out like the D in the fence.
That was wild, and that was 2,000 people. And so you imagine this, when you have 30,000 there, people know what they're doing.
Speaking about the defense signs, I was watching like football a couple of weeks ago with one of my boys, like doesn't really watch sports, and like he was just watching the game with us, and like they had like one of the guys holding a defense sign. This kid's like 23, 24 years old, and it was like the first time he'd ever seen he was laughing so hard I wanted to smack him. He's like, oh, like it was like the most amazing thing he's ever seen in his life.
Some people are so sheltered.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you live under a rock? It's the first time you saw somebody holding a D in a fence.
Well, Joseph, thank you very much for being on with us today. I think you definitely help people get a little jacked up for the hockey season. I know.
Right. Let's go Rangers all year, baby.
For sure, definitely, for sure. And we're going to talk to you further on into the season. We'll get updates on how the Rangers are doing, and maybe even get a 10 facts in 60 seconds about the Rangers.
Wow,
and about
see,
the
Lou,
hockey
now we're expanding on this. I think that might be the next show now, getting into hockey season. I should have got one ready for tonight, but once we get back in the swing of things, let's do that next week.
Joseph from Westchester is a part of the Man Up Show.
That's
right.
He is
a staple in the Man Up Show.
I love to be a part of you guys.
Yeah,
I
love
enjoy
you right
it.
here, bro.
Joseph, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Take care, boys.
And for those of you who are not big hockey fans, my best suggestion is to go watch a game live. I know that some people have trouble following a puck, but hockey is just constant action all the time. It's not like football where there's, you run a play, you got to wait 45 seconds, you run a play, and then there's timeouts, there's the whole thing. It's not like baseball where there's, baseball is very slow. Football is
Very
slower.
slow.
Hockey is just nonstop action. It's big hits. It's people going intense. And a single goal can make a building like the Garden explode. It's so exciting.
If you're not a sports fan, hockey's definitely the easiest sport, I'd say, to watch, and definitely the best sport to go watch live.
Without a doubt. It's my favorite sport to go
definitely
watch
without a
live.
doubt.
Yeah.